evening, everybody. How are you all? Today I'm super excited because I am going to have some laser treatment done on my face. It's been a couple of years since I've had laser done. I would say maybe like 2 years, possibly 3, no, probably longer than that, like 4 years maybe. I'm gonna have a top up today and I am going to Beaute Skin Clinic, which is in Leicestershire on Clarendon Park Road. So I am super excited. The lovely Nicola, the salon owner, reached out to me and we decided to work together and bring you guys, my followers, my friends, a detailed video on me having the treatment done and also discussing about how laser works for different people, different hair types, different skin tones, different areas you can have done and things like this. So I'm really excited. I actually know Nicola from a few years ago. I used to go and have regular facials with her when I first started my transition. I want to say at least 8 years ago, if not longer. That could be like a wrong figure. No, that's actually about right, because yeah, that's actually about right. Yeah, I would say that's about right. Yeah, and we used to work on the same street as well, so I know her through that way as well, and I used to have facials from her, and yeah, it's just really nice to be going to see her because she's such a lovely, kind-hearted person and she's an excellent businesswoman. So I am super proud of her and very excited to see her. It's been a while. I am just going to stop because I need to get a Red Bull because I am so tired. I couldn't sleep last night. This cough has been keeping me awake so much. And I also want to get her some flowers to say thank you and hello, because I think that's a nice thing to do. So I will get flowers. And oh no, the flower food is falling. Okay, I'm gonna have to give her this separate. How annoying. Put this in my bag. Yeah, so tell me guys, are you here for getting information about laser? Are you here for the clinic? Are you here for my content? Are you here for what's your purpose of visiting my channel today? Let me know in the comments down below, because I always find it interesting to find out people's reasons for watching a video, people's reasons for being around, people's reasons for connecting with things. I think it's really interesting. What do you guys think to my hair? I plaited it, and this is kind of the outcome. I plaited it last night when I was decorating the house for Christmas. This is my first time in the clinic, so I'm actually really excited. I've only seen pictures of it on Instagram and things, and wow, it looks gorgeous. So I'm excited. Hi guys, so we are walking towards the salon now. I need to be quick because I'm a little bit rushing because it was hard to find a space, but we're here now, so this is okay. We made it here. Just pulling up my jeans, so we'll be going in very soon. I can see it. Wow. Hi, honey. Oh my god, that was so stressful. Oh god. Oh, I have to stop your flowers. I'm so sorry. Oh well.
Yeah, that's
all
really
right.
important.
I just thought, you know. About to get our laser done. This is Nicola. She is my laser therapist. We are at the beautiful Beaute Skin Clinic, and we're about to get the laser done. She's going to remove all my hair for me. Nicola from Beaute Skin Clinic in Leicester. It's on Corridon Park Road, the clinic. And this is Nicola, she is the owner. She's very kindly sat down with me to film a video about laser hair removal for you guys. And we're going to talk about all the things to do with laser as well. Obviously we have the professional in the house, so we're going to ask her. So do you want to just introduce yourself, Nicola?
Hi everyone, so I'm Nicola. I'm from Beaute Skin Clinic in Leicester. So I've been doing laser for about 12 years now, and the laser is brilliant for all colours of skin, all types of skin, whether you're sensitive to oily to really, really dry. And it's also really good for any hair growth. So in terms of coarse hair, light hair, it's really, really good in terms of actually helping your skin surface also. So a lot of people think that laser hair removal is just going to remove the hair. However, with it working on heat and with it working on the energy, say for instance around the cheekbone area, around the chin area and jawline, we're getting a bit of like hormonal acne come through. When we're having the laser hair removal done, it actually will help kill the bacteria because the heat is so strong at the same time.
Okay,
so you actually end up getting better skin throughout your laser process at the same time, because it's almost got kind of a good reconstruction part of heat sitting within the follicle to then cause that comfort blanket to the new skin coming through. So kind of with your laser hair removal, you're probably going to find you need anything between 6 to 12 sessions. The first 6 are the most important, and we do take these sessions being based more on a monthly cycle, just because the first kind of couple of months the hair growth is the strongest, the actual clarity of the skin is going to be slightly different in terms of the opening of the pores, and we can see the little black dots of hair sitting there. So we need to get the hair growth into a cycle, and if we then get it into a cycle growth where we kill all the hair off at the same time and then it will all grow through at the same time, we're getting more effectiveness on treatment. And most commonly you will see this as well by tidying your own eyebrows. You kind of do a bit of tweezing, then a week later more tweezing, a week later more tweezing, a week later more tweezing, and that is purely because all those hairs are all in literally dormant stages of growth and they're all growing through at different points. So the laser will actually put the skin into a skin growth program, so then we can deliver all your sessions. Once your sessions are then over, you probably find that you have to maintain 5% of hair growth that will come back through. So if we then look at an area and an area does have 95% of hair removed, and you say you've got a full treatment area, you're probably finding you're getting about 4 to 5 hairs around a full 100% area come through. And it is an optional to clients to maintain that area, but not all full hair growth will come back. So with the laser hair removal, you can have this all over your body. We can do it literally from top of the forehead to the tip of the toe. We can go all internal. But post-surgery, especially around the nipple area, if some people go and have, say, kind of like a boob reconstruction, or go and actually have, say, silicone put in, sometimes the area can get a little bit hormonal afterwards. You can sometimes get the odd sporadic little hair come through. Yes. Again, we can go back over that area and remove that hormonal hair. We find in age of clients as well, it doesn't matter what age you have your laser, your hair growth can be different. So some people won't have hormonal growth until they're in their 30s. Some people started earlier in their 18, 19, 20s. Yeah. So it is different on every single client.
In terms of your clinic and your inclusivity, would you say everyone is welcome?
Everybody's always welcome.
Yeah.
We're open late evenings, we open on Sundays, we do private bookings. Every client does have a full consultation when they do first come to clinic. So when they come to clinic, we really like to find out about the client's background, about the concerns of hair growth, or any other treatment coming through as well. So we are quite personable in the terms of we will ask questions, and if we ask those questions and you give us the answers, we then end up getting a better treatment plan in place and doing, say, 3 treatments instead of 6, so we had all the information at the beginning, and then we can actually plan. So our kind of motto is that we do life-changing treatments and life-changing results. It makes the person, one, feel better. We actually end up getting 100% kind of result delivery. We end up getting great before and afters, and the client is so thankful, and that's what makes us then grow bigger, and that's what makes us then love our jobs even more.
Of course. I mean, and I can say, as a client coming into the clinic, it is a beautiful, comfortable clinic that Nicola and her team have really put their heart and soul into. This salon is Nicola, it's her personality. Hair types that it's good for, would you say like blonde, red?
Yeah. So, and we unfortunately, kind of fair and kind of like really light hair, it's quite hard for the laser to pick up on.
Okay.
It will weaken the follicle. However, if there's no pigment in the hair, i.e. no colour, it's really hard to pick through to actually remove it in laser right. If not, we'll look at the consistency of the hair, and if it is, say, kind of fluff of hair, we'd advise the client probably would have to push them more to, say, the waxing or the threading, dependent where it was. And we don't promote any facial waxing just because we feel that actual wax going on the skin and ripping off the consistency of skin now, we don't actually like. We prefer more of a threading method to skin combined with laser, so we can combine hair removal treatments together, working out what's going to be the best. Or even just sometimes the chin area is the only area that's got really, really strong growth, but then the sides have got loads of vellousy hair. So with that, we could probably do a little bit of laser, a little bit of threading, just to literally thin out some of the vellus hair sitting.
Just to clear it out, good. Because I mean, I would say as well, I've had facial waxing. I don't enjoy it. It's not.
And your skin afterwards, it feels sticky.
So raw.
It goes really red. It literally does feel like it's going to be aggravated. I find that people come back and they end up getting breakouts from it because it's actually ruining the skin surface on the same point. I find over years of build-up of waxing, people get pigmentation issues, especially over the top lip. It is one of the most hormonal areas on the facial structure for changing pigment. And if we're going to an area then ripping something back off it and causing trauma, then the pigment's not going to sit and align itself straight. Where laser or a little bit of threading on the area is probably going to be more beneficial to it for the future.
Yeah, of course.
And you know, top lip game's always strong, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Top lip game's strong, honey. Obviously, we've talked a lot about the benefits. What are the side effects?
So side effects for laser, is to the point that clients can obviously come out in a lot of erythema, which is natural redness and pinkness to the skin. Sometimes the clients can come out in a fractional little graze on the top surface. Now that graze would only be probably in the first couple of sessions if the hair growth is really thick and coarse. And this is heat going on to a follicle. And if heat is going on to a follicle, heat warms up. Heat will always have a landing point, and if the hair is on the top skin surface and it lands on the skin, we can get almost this graze point. So before appointments, we will always get the client to remove the hair from the area with the shaving method. So the shorter the hair, the quicker the energy can get through, and we get less side effects. The only thing in terms of post-treatment we'll ask the client to do is keep the skin as cool as possible, so no other heat on the area, no active ingredients, so say no glycolic, no active serums on the skin. We like nice, light, breathable moisturisers. We would always say to a client, you can aloe vera the area, keep the area really, really nice and cool. Bag of peas method from the freezer, cold flannel, a nice little cold facial. And we would then always say, if you can stay makeup free for the rest of the day from treatment, then the day after you can pop your makeup on, just make sure that the skin is still nice and cool and then it's fully hydrated. So the more you hydrate your skin after having laser, the less post-trauma you're going to get afterwards. The redness can subside after treatment, and it'll probably take about 2 to 3 hours to properly go. But by this evening, you'll find at 6 o'clock tonight you'll be sitting there with your Christmas tree, watching hopefully a Christmas movie. Elf's one of my faves. Hopefully, by sitting there, you'll be like, do you know what? You can't even tell I've had my laser done. Like my post-reaction has gone down. It's really, really cooled off. We have a nice cooling machine at the end of treatment that we go down and cool the skin
really
off.
Good.
Before you leave clinic, and then the only important thing we have to do is make sure that you wear SPF every single day. Whether it's sunny, whether it's raining, whether it's windy, whether it is cold outside, SPF needs to go on the skin every day, just because it levels out our pigments and protects all the underneath layers.
SPF is so important. I would say from when I've had my first laser treatment, SPF is the most important thing that you can do when you're having laser anywhere on the body. Even if it's covered up, I would still say put it on. Get your SPF on.
And also that laser now is so affordable for treatment. I mean, treatment prices can range from £20 right up to say £90. £20 is going to cost probably for say your top lip area. You know, jawline area is £30, £40. Full faces, say like between the 60 and 90. So actually it is becoming a lot more affordable for these life-changing treatments. And just to get up daily and have a smoother skin surface, your makeup sitting nicer, not being paranoid about people, you know, giving you eye contact, talking to you, but you think they're looking at the hair. We've all been there.
We've all been there.
Hang on a minute, they're talking to my whisker, they're not talking to me. The eye contact has dropped to the chin. So with that, it literally makes you feel 100 times better within yourself, and it's all about kind of everybody's mental health now. If you feel better, then on the outside you're going to glow better, then we're all going to actually kind of like be a better person.
I agree. I think major emphasis should be on life-changing treatments as well, because laser for me, it changed my life completely. It took my hair growth from male pattern to female pattern, and then to basically no hair, pretty much, literally, over the space of, I want to say a few years, but technically, it's more top-ups that I've been having. It's not about full growth removal, because that's kind of dealt with, and it's about keeping on top of it. And I would say, how often would you say you need a top-up once you've completed your course?
Probably twice a year.
Twice a year, which is not...
It's minimal.
It's not that much,
minimal.
yeah.
And in terms of the hair growth coming through, what, on your chin area, 5 hairs?
Yeah.
2, 3 hairs on your top lip, really.
And sometimes you can always just...
you
can
shave
just shave off that top
trim
bit.
the top layer.
And just, obviously do not wax when you are doing laser, because you don't want to re-stimulate that hair follicle to become brand new. Is that correct?
That's it. So it's just literally going to keep coming through. And also,
only shave.
Also with waxing, you get ingrown hairs. And who wants an ingrown hair on the facial area?
Waxing is not all that.
No.
Waxing is so 80s, 90s, 70s.
And we want our skin to literally look like a Snapchat filter, but in the most natural way.
Oh, yeah.
So if we've then got loads of ingrown hair sitting there, at the same time they just get aggravated, it changes so much.
Yeah, no.
So
Two questions that people have sent to me. The one that I got a lot, which is I'm actually really surprised at, they were like, can you laser eyebrows? And I kind of know the answer to this. I already know it, but I want you to explain it.
With the eyebrow area, it all depends on the client's eye structure. So we can do the middle of the brow, kind of like causing onto the mono, and the top of the brow we can shape that in, and then it just is client dependent, unfortunately, because we can't actually do laser on top of the eyeball area. So it's the case of some clients have more of a kind of a shallower inset eye, some clients have a really wide eye and a really high eye bone. So with that, it is going to be client dependent for the underneath section. But definitely we can shape in that top and going around, the top structure. And to be fair, especially anybody that's suffering with hair growth, trying to get the eyebrow shape kind of coming down the temple hair removed and getting that shape in place is one of the hardest things for them to do themselves on tweezers.
Oh yeah, I know.
Or even kind of like then you're going back to the waxing method. So if we can almost put the outer shape in, you can probably still go and get the underneath tidied, which makes them feel kind of more naturally kind of, normal with that process.
This is quite interesting, because I had the middle bit done, I think 3 times in the past. And in my head, at first I was like, oh no, I kind of wish I hadn't done that. But now, when I'm doing my eyebrows, I realise it's so much easier and it's cleaner, and I never have that monobrow situation because that is completely eradicated.
Wants the shadowing.
Nobody wants when you just have a few little spiky, well not spiky, but fluffy bits here.
And nobody wants hair growth and temple attached together.
No.
I
hadn't actually heard about that, so that's actually quite interesting. That's quite new to me. I can see how it would be beneficial to have this. The questions we did kind of cover about which skin type it's for, which hair colour it's for mostly.
Targeting,
I think a lot of people were asking about where I was going. Obviously we are here, Beaute Skin Clinic. People were also asking what machine you use.
So we use a medical grade laser. So with it being a medical grade, it's based on the heat of the energy and the cold air going out at the same time. So it's not a glide gel method. And this is purely because our heat will then deliver down to where we are treating. So it can be more specific with treatment delivery and get into more treatment areas. With it being medically graded, it's out there and it's FDA approved, meaning that it's 100% safe to go in the body. It's never going to affect anything else sit within your body. No blood's going to get distorted, no veins are going to be touched, nothing in terms of skin tissue will ever be kind of like removed. It is literally just finding follicle to work on with the frequency that sits there. The company that we use is a Cynosure machine, so it's actually from America and Canada, and in terms of clinical research, the scientists over there and the doctor-led delivery is generally the strongest when it comes to hair growth from those countries. And I've worked with this machine for about 12 years, and I know I've had it from the top of my forehead to the tip of my toe, and we're doing 12 years worth of treatment on clients and seeing results come through. I trust this machine 100% after working with about another say 5 or 6 within industry.
So I mean, I have had the glide gel method where it's like a hand piece. And I've also had obviously the method that we're using today where it is the
spot laser.
It's the spot where it's direct. And I would say that I prefer the spot laser purely based on the fact that I don't know if it's mentally in my head, but I feel like it's doing more. Because when it's the handpiece one, I feel like it's just kind of I'm kind of like, what are you doing?
Did you get the right area? Did you overlap? Did you?
This is the thing.
You
it's
go
more
wonky,
precise.
you go in, that's it, and then all the gel gets all in the way.
It was messy. I needed to wash my hair after, which is not. It's not really a problem. But washing my hair is like a pain. But I would say I definitely prefer the more spot method. Because as well, I know that it's I know that when you're sectioning the face, it is attacking every single individual area. And I feel that with this one, you get the smell, like we were saying earlier in the gym, you get the smell of the hair. I didn't actually really get that with the handpiece one.
No, you don't.
And it just, I actually think...
Psychologically, smelling the hair being burnt away, it sounds really horrific, but actually throughout treatment it's actually really satisfying.
Yeah, it's therapeutic.
And
I love it. I love
smells where you're like, this is my treatment and this is what I'm having
this
to do.
This is doing it for me.
I know that this is removing it, I know this is life changing. And after treatment delivery, your skin instantly feels smoother from the fact that it's gone through. You feel like your treatment's been more thorough because you can feel every impulse of heat sitting. Now with laser, a lot of places or a lot of people can say, oh, you know, do you do the pain free? Do you do the pain free? I will always say no, laser can never be pain-free because we need the heat to build to obviously get to the follicle. However, I always say it's a sensational laser. You probably are going to feel a little bit of warmth sitting in your skin, but the warmth you're going to feel is almost like an impulse part of like a hot water bottle. If you ever do your hot water bottle and you put it on, you're like, oh, a little bit too hot, it's probably going to feel like that quick little flicks of heat, almost like an elastic band flicking you at the absolute most. And by the time it's flicked and by the time it's landed, we've moved on to another area.
And you do have the constant cooling air that's being blown onto your skin. I would say as well, for first timers with laser, the first one is not going to be comfortable.
It's the unknown.
It gets easier as well. Yeah. The more, like, from your first to your second, leaps and bounds, you will feel a complete difference in the comfort level. And also, it's like Nicola says, it is the unknown, and it's almost the anticipation prior to your appointment that when you come a second time round, you know what's happening, you know what you're doing, you know what's going to happen. So maybe that helps.
And you've already seen the first results, haven't you? And then you're excited for your second treatment. I think the first treatment's always a little bit nervy, so you're a little bit like, okay, God, this is my first step, this is the first part of this. I've been wanting it for years, I've been really looking into it, I've never really had my answers delivered, and it's more kind of the anticipation of what is going to come. And then between, then say session 1 session 2, it's more, okay, I can do this. The treatment didn't hurt me as bad as it was. I can now start to see the results coming through. Now I can actually see what they mean in terms of result delivery. I'm excited for appointment 2. You know, the surroundings, you know you're going to get a good cup of tea and a chat.
There you go.
And then it's literally, it does. And then you then see your appointment go from 2 to 3, and then you get more excited again for 3 because you're getting an even better result come back through. And I would say the first 3 appointments are the most important ones. Just purely because the first appointment, we're getting about 20 to 45% worth of hair growth because it's all going to be in a different stage. Second appointment then comes through, we're probably hitting at 45 to 65% removal, and then third appointment 65 to 85%, and then after that we will do the 4th, the 5th and the 6th, which then pulls the hair into this maintenance pattern where we continually heat down to destroy to then make sure we get full removal took in place. Then that's then when the maintenance then comes through. There's only going to be a few times that somebody will come in for a consultation. We say that everything's worked on 6 sessions, where we might have to say to the client, okay, we've looked at you individually and we do feel that in this certain area you're going to have more than 6. And it's based on the consistency of hair growth, i.e. being if the hair growth's really, really thick and it's really, really coarse in a certain area, primarily if it's on the face, it's going to generally be the chin area.
It's harder,
then sometimes we may say, right, the facial area will actually subdivide within your 6, however you may just have to come back just for that chin area, a couple more sessions just to give it a couple of extra blasts.
The majority of my top up is like top lip and chin area because this is where the hair is the strongest.
It's the most hormonal area. Everybody is the most hormonal area.
Male, female, transgender, non-binary, it doesn't matter.
So I hope we've answered all of your questions. I hope everybody's enjoyed our little kind of podcast and interview. And if you've got any more questions relating to the laser, you can obviously get in touch through Lauren, or you can obviously come to us at Beaute Skin Clinic for any questions and answers. We will be updating you throughout the laser processes, and I'm sure Lauren will be kind of telling you more about treatments and things that you can obviously help to get these life-changing results.
Obviously, I will link everything down below where you can contact Nicola in her clinic. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we will see you all soon.
Bye.
So guys, I have just finished at Beaute Skin Clinic, and honestly, Nicola,
I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in. Leg out.
Anyways, she is honestly the most genuine person and kind-hearted lady that I have met in a long time. and she's all about empowering each other, helping lift up other business women, and I think it's amazing what she's done with her business. She's only been there for 2 years, and what she has done in that time is insane. So if you're looking for a nice friendly experience and somewhere where you want to feel comfortable, somewhere where you want to feel that you're respected as an individual, this is a place to check out. Obviously I will link everything below. I'll link her website, I will link her Instagram, I will link her details of where the salon is. I think this is important for you guys to find her. And I just want to say to Nicola, like, thank you so much. Like, it really has helped me, and you've helped my followers as well, because I needed this top up so bad. I was so desperate for this top up, and I can't explain the dysphoria I feel even internally when I have a few hairs on my face appearing and things like this, and just being a busy person in general with work and not having time to even, you know, just shave down those few hairs. You know, when Nicola was saying these treatments are life-changing, she was telling the truth. This is life-changing. This will transform you physically on the outside, and with this changes your emotional stability. I think it can really help, especially when it comes to male to female transgender women. With the facial hair, it can be a really big issue if you have a full beard growth. I had a full beard growth, and laser transformed this for me. I had no 5 o'clock shadow, I had no blue tones shining through my makeup. It really changed the way I presented myself to the public in real life. It just transformed it for me. Oh, that's a cute dog. Anyway, hopefully we will do some more laser videos in the future about different areas and different details about, you know, how it comes. And, you know, I wish I had videoed my journey right from the start and shown you my before and afters. I might have these pictures somewhere. I will see if I can find them. Honestly, I have no idea where they are. They might be in the cloud somewhere. I will search and search and search. If I do, I will attach them. If I don't, then I can't find them. But yeah, I guess I'm just going to sign this video off here, and I want to say thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate your views, your likes. I appreciate your time mostly for stopping by and watching my video. So thank you so much. And if you are new, hello. I should have said this at the start. It's lovely to have you here, and I hope this video helped you and helped to heal something that you are struggling with inside. Thank you so much. Bye.